Well, hello everyone. I hope that you are all having a wonderful end of your winter. We're almost to March. Well, I guess when this goes up, it will be March. Yay! I mean, where I live, it's still winter and it will be for some time, but March is like a month of hope. It's like spring is coming. So thank you so much for stopping by today. This is going to be an update to my project pan. This is a rolling style project pan. When I finish something or hit a goal on something, I roll in something new. Last month was a good month for me. I had a lot of great empties, so I knew this month wouldn't be nearly as good, but I still have some good progress to share and one empty, so I will have a roll-in at the end. Before I get into that, my tea of the day is this delicious green tea. This is from the Republic of Tea. This is their double green matcha tea. So it's basically like green tea leaves and then they coat it in matcha. So it makes the brew like bright green. Very fresh, very springy. Okay, I always like to do my empties first, so let's start with my one empty. It is the empty that I expected to finish last month, and that would be the lip balm I was working on. This was the Petal Pout lip mask from Flower Beauty. I adored it. It's absolutely gone. I had the shade Sangria. Gorgeous product. I would use it again, except for the fact that I thought it was kind of expensive for how much product you got, considering how fast I went through it, but I did think it was a delightful lip mask. I went on Ulta to see if they're still available, and I didn't see it on Ulta, but I still see these in my local CVS, so I don't know if that means they're getting discontinued and they're just selling out the stock that they have, but they also weren't on sale. I don't know what that means. I just know that this product goes by quickly, but it was lovely. But that is done, so I'll be rolling in a new lip balm at the end of the video. So moving on from an empty, let's talk about a pan. I hit pan in something. That would be my highlighter. So this is from Phytosurgeons. This is the Spectral Shine. I have the shade Fresh Fog, and last time I was very, very close. I could see the waffle pan, but I hadn't quite hit it yet, and now there it is. Nice, shiny waffle pan, and I have been using my fingers with this product. It just works better for me, although now that I have such a big divot in there, a brush is working better to pick up the product for whatever reason, but that is very, very satisfying to have pan in this. I am going to leave it in for one more month when it comes to like my highlighters, bronzers, blushes. I've been kind of thinking that I want to just do those seasonally, so I'm going to leave this in for one more month and see how much bigger I can make the pan, or at least increase the big divot in there. It is the highlighter I'm wearing today, and it's very easy to pair with other highlighters as well since it's not sparkly at all. So very excited to share pan with you. Let's move on to the rest of my items. So starting with my sunscreen, I've been working on the Make Crème Sun Essence. I've been loving this. It's very lightweight. However, this packaging, really hard to tell where I am. I'm kind of guessing. I'm just kind of squeezing and trying to find where I think the product ends and begins. It's just full of air up here on the top. And so yeah, I'm just kind of guessing that that's where I'm at, although I did have a really nice weight difference in this. I'll put it up on the screen. Korean and Japanese sunscreens are my very favorite, so I'm enjoying this very much. Ooh, I have some great progress to share on my Kosas Revealer Concealer. So last time I had it marked here, but I thought I was probably lower than that, and yeah, I'm definitely down at the bottom now. I've marked it there, and I have taken out the stopper, and I'm starting to scrape the sides. I wonder if you can see. Yeah, there's some product left on the sides, but otherwise there's just a very small amount of product left on the bottom. And of course, whenever you take out the stopper, it makes the whole wand, you know, kind of gross looking. But I am enjoying using every last little bit of this. Again, I did weigh this one as well, so I'll put up the on the screen the weight difference. And so far, I'm always checking this concealer because other people's have gone bad so fast, and mine's still fine, thank goodness. I'm hoping I can finish this off in March. I don't know. It will be close, I think, but I'm gonna try, and that would be a fun empty for next month. Another one I really want to finish off in March, but again, I'm having a really hard time figuring out where exactly I am with this. This is the foundation, or they call it a tinted sunscreen, but I think it's more of a foundation with sunscreen in it. This is from Tower 28, the Sunny Days Broad Spectrum SPF 30. So again, I'm having a really hard time figuring out where I'm at. I think I'm actually really far down here in the bottom, just from how much I have to squeeze when I get the product out. It seems like there's not much left in there. So I kind of guessed and marked it here. I did weigh it. I'll put it up on the screen. I'm very much looking forward to finishing this. I'm enjoying it just fine. Like, it's not a product that I'm annoyed using, but I really want to try that new foundation from Revlon, and I'm not letting myself buy it until I finish a foundation. So that's my motivation for getting through this one. My setting spray, I did make some progress on it, but not nearly as much as I did in the month of January. I think it's just because in January my skin was so dry and parched. I was just using everything I possibly could. This month my skin has been in a little bit better condition. I haven't used as much of this. This is the Watermelon Burst setting spray from Ciatai London. It's a very dewy setting spray. And to be honest, I kind of forgot about this in the last month, hence the not as good progress. However, I really need to remember this exists because I need to finish this before the weather gets warm. I don't like using a dewy spray in the summer. I really don't need it. So, and I would like to finish this before the weather gets warm. So that is like going to be very much a focus product for me, I think, in the next couple months. For brows, this is kind of a boring update because you can't see any progress on it, but I did have a weight progress on this. This is the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I use the shade Neutral Brown. I do feel like it's starting to dry out a little bit, so that's nice. It means I'm at least making some progress on it. But when it comes to brow products, I feel like they are kind of never ending, and then all of a sudden they're done. So well, this will probably be the same way. The bronzer I'm working on is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I have the shade Light. Look at the divot I've got. Yay! It's so exciting to see a divot. I would love to be able to hit pan on this next month. I don't know if that will be possible, even though this is a very kind of lightweight and lightly pigmented product. I still kind of go in light-handed. I am wearing it today. I like how it warms up the face without leaving any streaky bronzer. Like, people can't really tell you're wearing bronzer, but I can tell that I just don't look so pale. Like, it's just a beautiful product. I love using it. But I did also weigh this one. I'll put the weight difference up on the screen. Considering that I didn't even go through a full gram of this last month, I have my doubts about being able to hit pan on this. It's not a giant product. It only has 5 grams, but still. This is one I'm considering leaving in the project longer than just this season, but I don't know. We'll see how I feel at the end of next month. I'm enjoying this immensely though in the meantime. Okay, let's talk about the blushes I've been working on. I've been working on both a cream blush and a powder blush, and I usually wear them together. So the cream blush I've been using is this one from Ilia. This is the multi-stick in the shade At Last. Again, I can't make a new marking. It'll take, I don't know how long to be able to make a new marking on this product, but there is a very slight weight difference. And since rolling it into this project, I have used it now 14 times. My goal by the end of February was 20 times. So I'm still a bit behind on my goal because I would like to be able to use this 30 times by the end of March to roll it out. To do that, I would have to use this 16 times in the month of March. I know that is going to be a stretch. I've been trying to do better with my project panning items in terms of matching my makeup to what I'm wearing. So many times I will just wear the makeup I'm panning whether or not it matches my clothes. I feel like, no, I really do like my makeup better when I, matchy a little bit. And so this tone doesn't always go with what I'm wearing. For instance, today I decided not to wear it. I decided to wear something a little bit more pinky and not quite so cool, but I still have hope. I'm gonna reach my 30 use goal by the end of March. So it's the same with the powder blush. I wear them together. So I use this 14 times as well. This is from Essence. This is the blush in the shade Befitting. So in addition to wanting to use it 30 times, I also have a goal of wearing off the embossing. And even though you can still clearly see the embossing, I am actually finally starting to see progress on wearing the embossing down. And again, there was a very slight weight difference in this blush, which I'll put on the screen. Even though I've been struggling to reach my usage goals each month on these, I still am enjoying using them. They're both beautiful products. But I'm going to try really hard to reach my 30 uses so that I can have a clean conscience when I roll it out at the end of March. The pressure I put on myself, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just makeup. The lip liner I've been working on is this one from Colourpop in the shade Ashton. Oh, I'm really annoyed with myself for how I marked the 2 new products I rolled in last month that needed marking. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I marked where it was at, but then I didn't mark like the bottom, so I couldn't see the actual progress I made. Well, I fixed it this time, but unfortunately I can't show you progress since I marked it stupidly last month. But I can tell you I have been using this so much. This is like a contouring lip liner, so I can wear it with a lot of different things. It's very creamy. I find that I do need to sharpen it regularly, more often than I do a wooden pencil. So I have hope it won't take me as long as my last lip liner to use. But I'm so sorry that I didn't mark this correctly last month. Next time, I'll be able to show you actual progress on it. Just know I have been using it consistently. The lipstick I've been working on from Wayne Goss in the shade Lily. Again, I tried really hard to make sure and reach for this as often as I could in the past month if it matched what I was wearing. Weirdly enough, I can't make a new marking on my paper, so obviously I didn't use it as much as I thought I did. I mean, I really thought I used it a lot. Either that or in my weird marking mood that I was in last month, maybe I mismarked it and I just marked too much. That's possible, because it seems strange that I just couldn't make a new mark this time, since I definitely did not forget to use it. In any case, it's obviously still going. This is how much is left. The goal is to finish this lipstick, so hopefully next month I can make a new mark. The lip gloss I've been working on from Seraphine Botanicals. This is where I was last month. This is where I am now. This is a frustratingly slow-going lip gloss. I had a feeling it would, just because of the texture. It's very thin and it spreads quite easily. It's not something that I need to apply a lot of. So even though I reach for this every single day, and usually multiple times a day reapplying it, it's just taken forever to get through that. But at least at this point I can say that I have finally reached the halfway point. I think I'm a little further than half, maybe a little bit further than half, which is encouraging to see. This is one of those products where I feel like the wand does not go very far down, so I feel like if I really want to use up all the product, I'll have to take out the stopper, which I rarely do with lip products, so I guess I'll make that decision when I get to it. For now, I can still get product out. So yeah, the goal for March, get as much of this done as possible. I'm definitely getting to a point where I want to start using a different daily gloss. After a couple months of using a gloss daily, I do tend to get that way. So hopefully the last half of this product will go faster than the first half. All right, the cream eyeshadow I've been working on from Laura Mercier. This is just a mini caviar stick in the shade Au Naturel. I've been using this a lot. I have been loving it. This is how much is left. Since rolling it into the project, I've used it 18 times. And even though I've been using it a lot, the marking for this is very, very small. Check out the tiny little marking from last month to this month. So not a whole lot of visual progress, even though I did use it 18 times. There's also a slight wave difference. I'll put that on the screen. If that's the way this is gonna go, that's surprising to me. I really thought I would get through this faster than I am, but it's not a big deal. I really enjoy this product. It's just that it is more on the cool tone side, so I was hoping to use this up during the cool months. I guess we'll see. The eyeliner I rolled in last month, this is the other product where I just marked it partway and so I can't tell a difference. I'll do better next time. But this is the Pixie Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Matte Mulberry. It is what I'm wearing in my tight line today. This is a very creamy product. I have to sharpen it quite often. So this is going quickly, which again, oh, so frustrating. I can't show you a marking, but hopefully there'll be a nice satisfying marking next month to show you. The hand lotion I'm working on from L'Occitane. So this is where I started last month. This is where I am now, and I have been enjoying this immensely. This is a product that I don't need a ton of. Some hand creams I can go through so quickly. This one, very thick, very moisturizing. I don't need a lot of it to accomplish getting my hands moisturized. So I'm actually pretty happy with that progress. So, you know, I would say at least 2 to 3, probably 3 months left with this hand cream. Okay, so that's all the products. So now time to roll in a new lip balm. I decided to roll in this. I think this is a mini from Fresh. This is the Sugar Advanced Therapy Lip Balm. I know this won't take me very long to go through, and I really wanted to work on something that wouldn't take too long because I know the next thing I'm gonna roll in will take a long time. So this is how much I have left. If you've never used one of these before, they're very nice, very melty, but they do go fairly quickly. So I'm gonna take a picture of it, where I'm starting, and I'm very interested to see where I'll be at the end of March. I feel like I might be very close to finishing it just because they go quickly. This was a gift from a friend. Thank you so much for this. I've been enjoying it very much. All right, there's all my updates. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really, really hope that next month I can at least finish the concealer. that would be great. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. If you guys are doing a project pan, make sure to let me know down in the comments, how is your project going this year? I hope it's going very well for you. I can't wait to show you my progress next month. We'll see you guys next time. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye.